NDP motion calling for a full public inquiry into the province's handling of AHS procurements has been defeated. The opposition accusing the UCP government of issuing a gag order to staff to stifle an Auditor General investigation. Multiple investigations are currently underway. One of them is by the province's Auditor General. Last week, in a leaked memo, a senior deputy minister told employees to redirect requests from the Auditor General to the province's legal team. While the health minister said the Auditor General signed off on this, the Auditor General's office told CTV News it was a surprise, and the office will be seeking clarification. On her weekend radio show, the Premier said this was an attempt to streamline the inquiry. One law professor says she doesn't buy that explanation.
It seems like a cop-out, and I think that probably the reason that this is being done is not to streamline anything, but rather is to ensure greater government control over the investigation and who's interviewed and sort of what the nature of those interviews are. I think that this is about government control.
The UCP caucus voted against the NDP motion yesterday afternoon. Now, one UCP caucus member broke ranks and voted in favor of that NDP motion.
To properly represent my constituents, I cannot be held in perpetuity to a suspension from caucus, which comes with a gag order. I am now at day 48 of my so-called 30-day suspension, impeding my democratic right to fully represent the people of Airdrie-Cochrane.
Peter Guthrie is the MLA for Airdrie-Cochrane. During the legislative session yesterday, Guthrie tabled and cited opinion pieces calling for a public inquiry into the AHS scandal. That included recent reports about the government trying to deflect the Auditor General to lawyers.
Highlighting the muzzling of government officials. Braid states, the procurement scandal is fast morphing into one of the most epic legal battles Alberta has ever seen. Mr. Speaker, this highlights some of the very reasons I resigned from Cabinet and why I called for a judicial review, cooperation with the RCMP, and our government's full support of the investigation of the Auditor General.
Guthrie resigned as Alberta's infrastructure